right, here we are live from the Cullen Hockey Center tonight. We have Junior Gold Senior Night. Rob Grammer, and joining me tonight is Brady Hasbargen here.
Yeah, this should be a big night, Rob.
Going to be awesome. Happy to, it was a long time coming trying to pull this off, as there's all kinds of scheduling conflicts. I was thrown back as if I was in the middle of COVID-19 again.
Yeah, it was. It got to be quite the process. The parents, the junior parents, I really got involved. They did a fantastic job. The banners, the fanfare, the cakes, the so on and so forth. They should be proud of themselves.
Yeah, and it's all coming together well. An exciting night, and that's what you'll see out here right now is we have the senior players forming a player arch, it appears. They're going to clap their parents onto the ice, so we're going to get to meet not only the senior players, but their parents coming up here shortly. And, you know, there's nobody better in my mind than Brady Hasbargen to provide some color on each one of these families, as you've probably spent a lot of time with these people over the years.
Oh, and that's just, yeah, it's a blessing and a curse all in itself. But, yeah, we spent a lot of time together.
Well, we're going to try to limit the cursing tonight.
Best we can.
As the parents get in line. Now, this might be something, as we think about it, we could have done before they clean the ice.
It may have been we may have a safety issue. However, I think parents should be savvy enough that they could probably negotiate.
Well, it's not their first time. Not their first time on the ice. That's for sure. The number of times they've been out there moving nets or picking up pucks after warm-ups during tournaments. And maybe on occasion chasing their kids around.
Well, for sure, yeah, the countless hours volunteering that these parents have put in. You know, if you're new to the sport, I mean, buckle up. It's a bumpy ride, but it's well worth it when you finally get to the end.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and you meet so many good people, and these nights never get old when it's senior night. And actually, I'm realizing right now these aren't the senior players; these are the other players.
We got the juniors making a tunnel.
Yeah, which makes a lot of sense. I'll figure it out soon
here we go.
Hopefully before the game starts. So our first senior, number 3, Cam LeBon, his parents, Todd and Brandy.
Yeah, Todd and Brandy, they've been – Todd, if you don't know, he heads up the youth and the reffing portion for all of our in-house stuff. Cam is an active referee himself. And it's kind of fun. Every now and then you get to see them on the ice together.
Yeah, and Todd passing the torch to Cam as a young official who's taken on a leadership role in the referee community. It's fun to see, and these are some of the cool stories that not everyone hears or sees in the youth hockey landscape or the youth hockey community. Is the officials, and there you have it, passing the torch from Todd to Cam, and still playing and getting to experience this senior night's fantastic. Senior number 2, Hudson Amundsen, and his parents, Brad and Daniil.
Yeah, Brad and Daniil, they've been around also from I remember coaching and helping out with Brad back when we were in the rookie program together also. And a long time coming.
Well, it was fun getting to coach with Brad. He actually graduated high school in 1990 with my brother, and one of the first masks I had as a peewee was a Brad Amundsen hand-me-down from high school. Yeah, one of those old masks. Number 5, Zach Hansen. His parents, of course, Lane and Beth.
Yeah, the Hansons, another great family, great supporters, sponsors, etc. Again, all the way from rookies on up, we've known these guys.
Number 10, Haley Hall. Groundbreaking, I believe our first female to play junior gold hockey. And it's fantastic to see.
And it's been amazing to watch these boys embrace and kind of really look out for. The Halls are kind of new to the association, probably the last 5-6 years, but still a lot of kids, it's a great family.
Parents Alex and Mackenzie, and Alex out here tonight. Number 11, Matt Peters, his parents Scott and Tracy.
Matt Peters, I remember him all the way back to Squirt Black. I think he was on a team that did pretty well in the Squirt International, if I recall.
Absolutely, and I remember Matt in one of his first years. He was a late starter in hockey terms. I think he was a mite when he started, probably 7 or 8 years old. And the kid always had a smile on his face and a different way in which he looked at the game from the very beginning. Right. Number 14, Jacob Strang, his parents Mike and Michelle Strang.
The Strang family, yeah. Jacob kind of got his start in athletics racing BMX bikes, if you didn't know that. He very athletic kid. The Strangs, pretty good friends, got to be very good friends with them. Mike is, he's a guy. He's a guy's guy.
Number 15, Caden Oisted, parents Jeremy and Robin.
Jeremy and Robin and Caden. Caden was also on that Squirt Black team that won the Squirt International that year. It was great ride. Better good family.
Well, and I know we all know the coach of that team, Brian Stavanger. He's in the house tonight.
Yeah, we saw him. Yeah, they rolled out the carpet and brought out the big guns.
And just one other mention on that is Marcus is running the camera tonight, so a lot of Squirt Black combinations. Number 18, Gavin Gast, his parents Chris and Kryn.
Chris is one of the most intense squirt coaches that I've ever seen coach the game. He really brings it all.
Well, White Bear Lake native, and he got confused and ended up in the black and orange up here, and we were happy to have him. Great coach through the years. Number 33, senior Jordan Cornelius' son, mother Casey.
Jordan was not going to play junior golds. The boys talked him into coming. He decided to be a role player. He was going to be a practice goalie only, but he got to see the ice quite a bit throughout the year.
And last, certainly not least, number 35, Carter Kostorich, his parents, Scott and Heather.
Oh, the Kostoritzes is great family. Another top to bottom, been involved forever. If you don't know, Scott is also a referee. Officially, he gives it back. Just real salt of the earth kind of guy, police officer and pillar of the community.
And that's right. And as you said, the Kostorich
Kostorich and Kastelfabets is.
I actually think the plural is Kostori. So there you have it, your 2022 senior class of junior gold players and their parents, and that's quite the crew there.
Yeah, it's a good looking bunch.
And you know what's fun to see when you have a senior class that large is that means that many kids, beyond the other kids playing high school hockey, played all the way through that period of time. And I think it's a testament to them and their commitment, of course. And and you love to see that many kids continue to play hockey all the way until they can through their 18-year-old season.
It shows their commitment and their just love for the game to continue to compete at a competitive level.
That is one large group, and the parents looking good in the black jerseys and players in the orange, and this one is one you're going to want to frame here.
You betcha.
That sounded Scandinavian.
Well, you're in the country, right?
When in Rome, or a version of Rome.
Been a long winter, Rob.
So tonight's festivities, outside of the parent recognition and player recognition, the main event coming up is Fargo has been gracious enough to come over, be a part of our senior night, and give us a healthy, stiff competition tonight. And then, of course, after that, the reception for all the parents and fans and players right here at the Cullen Hockey Center. We're moments away as the officials
here they come.
Have come on the ice. You've got a four-man crew tonight for this one. It's the Red River rivalry.
You got to bring out everything you got to keep this in order.
It's a crosstown kerfuffle. We got four officials out here tonight, which, by the way, is not unusual for a junior gold game. So, standard operating procedure. But they're on the ice. The parents have exited, and we're moments away from puck drop here on senior night at the Cullen Hockey Center. Warm-ups. we're back. Rob Grammer here, along with Brady Hasbargen on the color commentary tonight. And you know, you look out here and you can't help but think of all the years you and I both have been on the ice with these kids for a long time. And
yep.
You got Ryan Dahl out here, still silky smooth as ever. Always had the sweet mitts.
Ryan the Wizard Dahl. They called him that for years. Yeah, he one of those kids. He could stick handle in a 5-gallon bucket.
You know, someone I wanted to mention who is also a senior tonight that's not on the ice, but worth recognizing is Anthony Tortoris. He was a junior gold player last year, and he helped design the new jerseys, the new orange jerseys you guys are all seeing here tonight. The players get to keep as their own as they exit the program after being seniors.
Junior gold exclusive.
Junior gold exclusive, designed by a junior gold player.
Yeah.
Pretty neat, and we like to thank and express our gratitude to Anthony Tortoris for participating in that and really designing something special for the junior gold players.
Yeah, I know the boys were very excited when they saw him, and just throughout the year they talk about him, you know, on and off and constantly.
And I hope, you know, we get to some story about everyone as we can tonight, and we hope we don't leave anyone out, obviously. But you think back to Zach Hansen, and his parents were on the ice, and Lane was the president of Moorhead Youth Hockey back at a tumultuous time with some turnover in the office, and he, you know, had the steady hand of leading the association through that. And I mean, like I say, hopefully we can pick out not only the kids and the parents with something tonight, but all these people and their contributions over time. It's truly something that's special to be a part of and remember on a night like senior night. Aiden Pink, 13. Brian Pink, man, he's been coaching in the league as long as anybody.
Yeah, I know right now he's juggling the schedule of youth hockey with their younger boy, and he's able to make it here tonight. And we talk about it often that sometimes you got to go in two different directions, and that's just, it is what it is when you sign up for the lifestyle.
And the level, it speaks to the level of commitment too. Brian, of course, still coaching his younger son Cullen right now.
Right.
Cullen's a first-year Pee-wee, I believe.
So speaking of Brian and Brian Stavengers, I recall, I believe it was the Squirt Orange year. He coined him Mr. Pinkalicious, is I believe what Stavanger used to call Aiden.
Wow, that sounds like I'd like to hear that story because there has to be something behind it. Gavin Gass, you know, one of the fiercest competitors that I can remember every time on the ice, whether it's a camp in the summer or a mid-season practice at Squirts, whatever it was, that kid was competing every drill, every time on the ice.
Yeah, he's a mountain of a young man, and he works very hard.
Got about a size 17 skate.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's got me by about 6 inches on skates, and that's not really saying much, but he's tall.
Thought I saw him in Beijing in the ski jumping competition, but I was mistaken. Rylan Hasbargen, there's a familiar name out there. He's gone through his own set of adversity through the years, and it's great to see him still persevering and playing hockey against some odds.
Yeah, he works real hard at it, and long story. His vision, he came across some vision issues here in the last couple of years by a rare form of an amoeba that he picked up from we're guessing lake water. It cost him some vision in his left eye, and it's been a bumpy road, but things are good now.
We'll pause for the national anthem. National anthem for
Good at what he does. The guy, he takes everything very seriously.
He picked a good one.
All right, nothing left to do here but play some hockey, right, Rob?
That's right. Teams gather around the net. You know, it's interesting looking at the Fargo team. I actually really like the potpourri of you. Oh, there's a Davies player, a Cheyenne goaltender. It speaks to, you know, on their side of the river, those that want to continue to play, and it's I don't mind it actually. It's an interesting look. I like to see the different representation from the different high schools. I'd imagine tonight we're going to see the goaltenders both get some action. It looks like Kostershevitz is going to get the start for the Spuds.
Konstorscha-Heimer, is between the pipes.
And looking a lot like Grant Fuhr over there for Fargo.
Yeah, those are sharp. Those are some sharp pillows.
Off the hop here, Laban's trying to enter the zone. He's going to roll it in behind. Peters is going to get to it with some speed. He's rolling up high on a high cycle. Tries to lay it down for Strang, who had dropped in. Now Strang's going to lay it in behind for Gass. Gass going to work behind the net. Now Peters will get there. Good early action for the Spuds. Peters reverses field. Little scissor action down there. Going to hop to Laban for a backhand attempt, but a good stick by the Fargo defense to knock it away, and here they come. Long lead pass gets away from Strang, and Fargo will attack. Throws it in behind Kostershevitz. And there's Amundsen, who tries to play it on. Gast in support will come get it and slide it up for Laban. Cam's going to exit the zone, be in pursuit, and he is going to get to the line and chip it on down the ice. Icing's waved off. Fargo's going to try to exit. Heavy hit by Cam Laban down there. Trying to free up a puck again here. Rolled around near side. Fargo's going to try to exit. They will get it out, but it's picked off nicely there by Aiden Pink. Aiden Pink trying to get around the edge, but disrupted enough on the play. Hasbargen there, but it's going to be tipped away. Up where Hansen slams it down. Not big rebound there. Pink sticks it in behind. Now Aiden Pink coming up near side, looking for some action. Throws it out front, but it's going to be cleared for an icing by Fargo.
Yeah, I just couldn't quite get a little lumber on the stretch pass there. It got away from him.
Face-off will come in deep in the Fargo zone to the right of the netminder. Hasbargen in for the draw. Pink on his right. Looks like Jeffrey Alness on the left. Play to the wall. Tied up nicely there. Here's Hasbargen moving in. Quick snapshot high over the blocker. Just misses. Pink's going to hold it in. Comes out to Oisted, who chips it on down. Pink, a little entry pass to Hasbargen, but it's sticked away there, and Fargo's going to come away. Good back pressure from Pink, breaks up that rush, and it's going to be played in where Hansen will get it. In behind Kostelfabet, he's coming up the far side. Now Alness. Alness rides his man off the play. Hansen's there. Going to come in near side where Pink plays it up the wall. They slam it back in. It is touched by Fargo, so we'll get an offsides. Fast action early. Spuds look sharp.
Zach Berniking, number 8. Watch this kid go to work.
Little pass from Strang out on the wall, trying to get on the edge there was Jaden Larson, but ridden out the play. Now Larson's got it. Berniking out front. Quick shot by Larson. Nice save. Oh, puck's loose out front. Laban trying to get on the end of a rebound. Cam Laban. A little back pass into himself, but Fargo disrupts that, and they're going to come out clean now. Going to throw it in deep. Nice job by Kostoviak to throw it into the corner. They're going to chip it on where Strang's going to eventually pick it out and come clean through the neutral zone. Jacob Strang on the right. He's got the edge. Here comes Jacob.
No!
Feed across. Big save.
Great save.
Wow, Jaden Larson with a gaping net, but able to keep it out somehow as the Fargo goalie. Larson again, turnaround shot. Andy Moog down there with a tremendous stop, and I got to get that kid's real name. Stop calling them ex-Edmonton Oiler goalies. Cooper Sorby now going to control, bring it back near side for Strang. Strang across. Nice move by Peters there. A little get even and leave him move, and he's in. Almost touches it through as the Spuds are on a change. And now on the attack, here comes Jack Watsky on the edge. Jack Watsky's going to get a scoring attempt high over the blocker. Comes out. Amundsen twirls it back in. Gas trying to keep it alive. Now Hudson up top. Nice little play back for Gas. Just misfires, and Fargo's going to come out with it. They're going to try to get it deep, and they're going to be successful as it rolls in behind Carter. Now Amundsen with a little reverse play to Oisted, but intercepted by Fargo, and now they're looking to attack. Rolling in behind there, tied up in the corner nicely. And now Gas is going to come away with a great defensive support there from Gavin Gas down low. And now Watsky's loose, 2-on-1 forming. He's got Peters with him. Watsky's going to fire, tries 5-hole. Peters almost able to glove it down and knock it in, but it's kept out somehow by Fargo, and here they come trying to get one deep, but good back pressure from the Spuds again, where Watsky's now going to control. Rolls it in behind for Amundsen. Hudson rolls it up for Peters, and here comes the Spuds on the attack. It's Peters with Gas. Watsky joining. Here comes Peters. Quick shot off the pipe. Beat the goalie glove
back
side.
to back 2-on-0 or 2-on-1, no passes. That strategy probably isn't going to pay off.
Now Amundsen gets it up. Nice play by Hasbargen to pick it up and find Allness on the left. Here comes Jeffrey Allness. Ooh, nice little oopie-doop. Quick shot. Saved by Fargo again. Now Hasbargen down low. Held in by Pink. Rolls it for Allness. Allness back pass for Hasbargen. Pink on it. Shoots it just wide. Aiden's going to get there first. Going to bring it up for Hansen. Hansen looking. Fires one through traffic, but really not much traffic there. Pretty easy save for Andy Moog. I'm sorry.
Corbin Duggan. Corbin Duggan is our netminder for the Fargo Freeze.
Corbin Duggan. I'm going to go Dugan.
Dugan?
Somebody correct me. Duggan? Dugan? Potato. Tomato. So here we go. Hansen now. Fires it. Again, no traffic out front for the Spuds. Easy save for Dugan. Fargo's going to clear. That will go for an icing.
Yeah, Duggan. I grew up with a name like Hasbargen. It's sometimes it's water off a duck's back.
Well, it certainly. If we're in a therapy session, it was grammar, Grammar. Oftentimes Kramer, and sometimes worse. Puck's down again. Dolly's on it. The Dalai Lama slides it around for Hansen. Hansen back to Dahl down in the corner. Sweet Mitch Dahl coming out of the corner. He's going to stuff it home. I was thought for sure. Here it is, Ryan Dahl again. I thought that was going in. Trying to do the pre-call. That's always a mistake.
Miss Hall is still looking for her first goal on the season. Senior night, wouldn't that be poetic?
Haley Hall right there. Right on her stick, but blocked nicely out front. Fargo's going to try a stretch pass, but good back pressure from the Spuds. They pick it off. LeBon lays it back for Hansen. He's coming up for Dahl now. Ryan Dahl entering the zone, looking for some space. He's got Haley Hall streaking in, but Dugan's there high on his crease, and Dugan has looked really sharp thus far.
Especially if you're a Broncos fan, you're probably a Dugan fan.
Without a doubt. So we got Peters stepping in, trying to walk through the center there. Watsky's going to keep it alive. There goes Jack to work down low. He's going to peel it in, looking for some spot out front, but nothing clears for him. He's going to attack now, short side, tries to go backdoor for Gas. Watsky controls to Peters. Peters coming off the wall, trying to weave his way through. He's going to roll it down for Jack in the corner again. Watsky trying to win a puck, but he's tied up by Fargo, and Peters now disrupts. Fargo does come away. They're going to go rink wide. They just misfire. Should get down. Now they wave off the icing. Now Amundsen, nice bit of body control from Amundsen. Reverses it all the way for Peters. Now Peters is going to roll it back for Sorby. Amundsen again, up for Watsky. Watsky trying to control. Nice bit of puck control there to try to get it to Gas, but just doesn't quite connect. But here comes Sorby up the ice through the middle. Tupaloop fires it in on Dugan. He covers up for another whistle. .17 remaining in the first period. There's been a lot of good action thus far. Spuds carrying the play, Brady, with the zone time and possession and probably the chances at this point as well.
Yeah, it feels like the ice has a little tilt to it.
Oisted, Hansen for the one-timer, blocked out high. Now Hasbargen in behind the net, circling, lays it in behind, cycles it all the way for Allness. Allness is back down low for Pink. Fargo's able to come away with it now, but met by Hasbargen. and now he's being harassed by Pink. They're able
Pink
to break that up. And now Fargo's on the loose. They've got the edge. Could be the first good chance of the night. Fires it just wide. That's going to clear the zone and be an offsides. I'll tell you right now, that might be Jeremy Gregoire's least favorite play in hockey, is the shot wide that turns into a breakout for the other team.
Yeah, it's just, from a netminder's perspective, I got to imagine.
Neutral zone ping pong right now, and Hansen's going to take control, but he's checked off the play by Aiden Pink, actually. Good body contact from Pink on his own player that time. Net has come off. I believe it's been dislodged.
We got an equipment malfunction.
Oh. Well, we hope that's all it is and not an injury, as Carter Kostershewitz is looking for something. I don't know if something fell off of his helmet.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe he's looking for his green apple. Trying to figure out what's going on with that helmet.
You know, I usually can speculate as to what's happening in these situations, and what has happened is Carter's helmet helper has become dislodged, the microphone that Scott uses to talk to him during the game. And as we all know, Carter's not going to continue until that line of communication has been restored.
It appears that they're bringing in the Cornelius, and the Corn Man, I believe, has donated his helmet to the cause, and that is what kind of a team player that Jordan is.
Well, there you have it. Nice to have a buddy on the bench where you can restore order and get back to play.
Some call him the Corn Dog, some call him the Corn Man. He's the hero of the moment.
Well, and it looks like Sorby's going to work on that thing over there. He pulled out some type of a small sword out of his pocket, and he's going to work on that helmet.
Well, you know, Sorby being a farmer and all, you know, he's got some tricks of the trade. We may end up seeing some duct tape even here before the end of the night.
So we'll see if this has any impact. A different helmet for Kerstenkelfritz in net, and he makes the first save. We'll see if there's any impact. Spuds roll around. Oisted trying to find Berneking on the wing. Now it's back for Hansen, disrupted. Try to turn it to the front of the net. Fargo bangs away at the side of the goal. But Carter's there, covers up.
Way to stay home. He's a very disciplined young man. I believe he's going to play. He's going to be a netminder for the Navy, I think is what his postgraduate plans are. Peters.
First to speed. Oh, but Dugan with a huge glove save.
Yeah, that's coming up big there for Duggan. He flashes the leather and keeps us off the board.
Well, I tell you what, I know West Fargo Cheyenne won their quarterfinal state tournament game over at Shields Arena, and I'd like to see that goalie if this guy's not playing over there. Play continues near side. Gass rolls it in behind Duggan. I'm going to alternate because I still don't know if it's Dugan or Duggan.
We're going to roll a dice.
I wish someone would tell us. Now we got a break. 2-on-1 coming in. Slides it across the goal. Almost paddle save. Carter can score it.
Kastelfabets, huge save. Huge save.
Paddle across to keep it out of the net and keep this one scoreless. Clearly the best chance of the night thus far for Fargo.
Just a heartbreaker from Kostoritz.
Kostoritz is going to set it up for Amundsen. Plays a high sauce out for Watsky. Now Jack's loose. He's in on the edge. Gets tied up there by Fargo's defense. Good back pressure there from Fargo. Now Peters trying to wiggle his way in, but gets poked away. Strang up top, down for Watsky. Gast is going to jump on it. Watsky controls, gets it in behind for Gast. Now Gavin Gast going to work down low. Tied up there. We got two Spuds and two Freeze players. Battling away. Jack's going to come away with it. Turns it to the net for Peters, but checked off there by Fargo. Lofted high out. Won't go for icing. Strang's going to peel it back now. Spuds are going on a change, so nothing up ice for Jacob, but ice itself. And here comes Jacob across the line, sticked away. Now Peters controls.
The old toe hold on the blue line. Everybody loves that play.
Yep. Absolutely. Amundsen, good job breaking that stretch pass up. Now Peters is going to turn it back. Quick transition for Matt Peters. He gets those feet going. He's going to gain control down low by the bushy door. Fargo comes away with it. They go across the ice. They're going to throw it in deep. Sorby's going to get there first. Pink goes down hard, not sure why, out high. Centering pass, that's picked off by Sorby. He lays it around, but Fargo's going to keep it in, throw it in towards net. Intercepted by Oisted, tipped out front just wide. Hard play by Sorby, riding his man off the puck, and Cooper comes away with it. Never a shortage of effort from Cooper Sorby, that's for certain. Puck's rolled around now by Alness to Pink. Alness with speed doesn't get the return pass, but Pink continues on, and he's ridden off hard. Aiden Pink down twice on this shift, starting to look like a powdered donut out there, Brady.
Yeah, I can't imagine Aiden Pink's going to take that very kindly.
Now Alness, he digs one free, turns it to the net. Dugan's there. Now Ryan Dahl goes down hard on his own volition there. Bushy might have sharpened his skates before the game. Now Alness turning it far side. Cross ice feed from Hasbargen to Dahl. Quick ripper. Dugan gets a glove on that. Sorby keeps it in. Fargo is going to clear, and it bounces off of Alness, so it won't be an icing. Kostorz will set it up there for Alness. Here comes Jeffrey with some speed. Slides it up for the Dalai Lama, and he goes cross ice on the one touch to Sorby. Here comes Sorby now. He gets ridden off hard, but Dahl picks it up. Ryan on the attack. Looking, feeds it out front. LeBon gets all the way through to Haley Hall, who tried to one-touch it home. Couldn't quite connect on that, and the Frees are going to ice it.
Back down the ice we come. Yeah, that was a nice sequence there. It would be really just to see Haley come out with a goal tonight.
Well, I know there was a senior night 2 years ago, and Gavin Sorby, I don't know if he had scored or just had one or two, but he got 2 or 3 that night. It was a pretty remarkable night for Sorby on senior night. Let's hope we see the same for Haley Hall here. And all the seniors for that matter. I hate to hang 10 on Fargo, but if we need 10 seniors to score, that's what we need.
It's a crosstown rivalry. We'll take it. Oh, it's fun to beat Fargo.
LeBon's going to step in for the draw. I'm not sure if the ref was telling him what to do or he was telling the ref what to do. But either way, the puck's down and Dahl controls in the corner. Good bit of wizardry from Dolly down there. Puck's alive as Cam keeps it alive. It does pop out. Hansen's going to throw it back in. Let everyone touch up here. Fargo's going to try to exit. Good pressure from Cam LeBon creates a hard rim, but Fargo does come away. 2-on-1 forming, and they've got a man out front all alone, but good play by Hudson Amundsen to read that and snuff it out before he could make the pass, and now he's on the counterattack. Here comes Hudson crossing the line. He's sticked away. 1-on-2 is always difficult, and Fargo's able to stop Huddy Amundsen on that rush. Good fake again from Peters, and here comes the smooth skating Matt Peters on the edge, getting in, tries a little 5-hole shot on an angle. Clever scorer, Matt Peters. Kowatsky, short side, backhand across, nobody home, as LeBon had gone for a change. Fargo clears her, Strang's going to control out in the neutral zone. Cross ice for Amundsen. Tries to get it into the middle for Gast, but it'll go for an icing as Watsky and Gast had gotten tangled up. Well, a lot of good action and really excellent goaltending, the story to this point. Dugan with a few more saves, a few more opportunities for the Spuds, but Kostorz with the biggest save of the night, without a doubt, on that paddle save.
Yeah, that was a nice one. Uh-oh.
Peters is loose. Got 2. He's got gas. Peters moving in. Bobbles. Dugan's there.
Hey!
And the Spuds are on the board. Jack Watsky continuing on to the net to clean up the garbage on a rebound shot from Matt Peters.
Yeah, that was just a great hustle play by Peters. Yeah, sometimes you go to work like that, you create your own luck. He was able to kick that in the corner and get it back out to Watzke.
Well, it seemed inevitable as the pressure from the Spuds was mounting. I know that Peters will clearly get the primary assist off the shot. I don't know if there's a secondary if someone had passed it to Peters down here to start that play. But we will get back to the action. And Gass is going to chip it in, and now Watzke's in again. Quick shot, saved by Dugan. Rebound attempt gets tipped up over the net. And the Frees are able to come out. They go rink wide. It will not clear the zone. They peel it back, and now it's broken up by Watzke, and Gass is going to try to keep it alive. Strang steps in and hammers one that floats in on net. Now Watzke again, controlling down low. Ridden off hard there. And the Frees rotate that puck, but can't get it out as Peters holds it in. But it is intercepted high in the zone by Fargo, and they will ice it again. They're going to wave it off, saying it was tipped off the stick. And now Fargo's got it, trying to turn it back to the net, but a good recovering defense from Strang there tips it away. Now Peters. But Fargo keeps it in, countering again. Here they come in on the shallow angle. Pass out front, but tied up nicely by Gavin Gass. And that's why Gavin Gass is one of your captains and leaders. That relentless pursuit of the puck and defensive back pressure just prevented a grade A opportunity for Fargo. Now Sorby plays it around for Jeff Allness. Jeff comes near side across the rink to Pink, but he has a tough time handling that off the skate, and it'll go for an icing.
I'm not sure what happened there. Pink thought he was going to go skate the tape, and the puck really rifled off his inside foot.
Yeah, and sometimes, normally these players, they're certainly skilled enough to handle those passes off their skates, and if you just get that skate on the wrong angle, it just kicks off funny, and that's what happened there to Aiden, I believe. So Hasbargen wins it back for Sorby. Sorby peels in around behind. Nice little backhanded touch pass on to Allness, and that springs Hasbargen. Hasbargen and Pink 2-on-1. Ryland's shot looks like it caught the shoulder of Dugan. And now Ryland's going to control. Gets it up for Allness in the slot. Jeffrey Allness. That little snapshot, but take a look at where Dugan is.
Dugan is, he's like you said, I wonder what good-looking goaltender.
Yeah. What are they doing over there in West Fargo, Cheyenne, with these goalies? And he was a good 5 feet outside of the blue paint challenging that shot. But this kid knows what he's doing. Hasbargen, back pass in, backhand shot just wide by Pink. Allness back to Hasbargen. Gets it in for a one-timer by Sorby. Can't get good wood on it. Now it lays loose. Allness is going to hammer one. Saved by Dugan. I think
oh
he
my
got
gosh!
The blocker on that.
I think Allness just wrecked the outside of the building with that. That shot went right through the netting.
We're going to have to get a call in to Dennis Bushy and Aaron Hurt to repair the west wall of the Bushy Arena. As Jeffrey Allness just shot one through the blazing bottle of buffalo sauce out the west wall, and the puck's down. Here we go. Zach Hansen through traffic, tipped on. LeBon trying to corral it. Fargo's going to come away, looking to make a rink-wide pass. Eventually tries it, gets past everyone. But Hansen with that speed is first on it. Rolls it around near side. Berniking can't handle it. Sorby back for Hansen. Good awareness from Zach to just protect that and go back near side. Down low, ridden off hard by Hansen, and Larson's going to get there. Larson on for LeBon, but it gets away from them. But a good job there by Sorby to just come and clear the zone. Now Fargo on the counter attack, looking. Berniking pressuring, forces a chip out where Sorby will corral it. Gets it in the middle of LeBon. Now Cam entering. Poked away from Kim. Fargo's going to chip it up high into the neutral zone. They're controlling, trying to get it deep. Tips off the Sorby stick. Now he's trying to regroup again. Rink wide. Good look for Larson. Touches it in for LeBon with speed. Now Cam crossing the middle, trying to get a shot. Oh, nice try, trying to shoot that through the defender. Play continues now. Larson riding off the Fargo player hard, and Cam's going to get there. LeBon low for Berniking. Now Berniking trying to step out. Here comes Amundsen to keep it alive. Amundsen spinning. Cross box for LeBon. Beautiful looking pass from Hudson Amundsen. And Cam shoots it up over into the netting.
Yeah, that was a high dollar pinch there by Amundsen to keep that puck in.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds impressive.
Hero or zero, Rob.
Comp that man a room. Amundsen rifles it around. Strang's going to get there first, except it hits some kind of a stanchion or something, takes a funny bounce for Fargo. Out to center, Amundsen's going to pursue and control. Up in the middle for Peters. Here comes Matt with speed, crossing the line on the edge. He's got a shallow angle on the short side again. What a play by Peters there. Met equally by Dugan, and now it's loose out front. Oh my gosh, gaping net. Dugan was on his backside and the Spuds couldn't get on the end of it. Now on the counterattack again, Strang into gas. Peters keeps it alive. One more time. Nope, Fargo sticks it away, and now they're going to clear as the period's going to come to an end.
Well, that was quite the last 30 seconds of hockey there. The sprawling Starfish saved by Dugan, the netminder.
Wow. I'm going to run out of steam by the end of this one. That was a lot of action. Coat my vocal cords with a Red Bull, Brady. So we'll have no resurface. 17-minute periods here for junior gold hockey. No resurface between the first and the second. We will at the second intermission. We'll have a resurface. So just about a minute break. What I am noticing here is Fargo's coach is out talking to the players and has very wisely just left Dugan alone. Like, we need to say nothing to Dugan.
I think he's got this under control. He's definitely seeing the puck well.
The acrobatic saves on both ends have been fun to watch. Oh, yeah, and a little goalie love there.
The goalie fist bump.
Yeah.
Nothing but class from Kostofovets.
Yeah. Yeah, Kostofovets is recognizing game, as they say on Dude Perfect, which unfortunately I've seen too much of.
Rob, our kids are the same age, yes, I agree.
It wouldn't be so bad if it was louder. Dude Perfect.
Oh my gosh, yeah, the screaming. You just get a little more screaming. Oh.
All right, we're underway. Just like that, puck's down. Fargo's able to chip it in. Carter's going to set it up there for Hansen. Hansen's going to wheel the far side, find the wing, chip it on for Hasbargen, and we got a 2-on-1 just like that. Alness and Hasbargen. Hasbargen with a shot high over the blocker is going to come all the way around where Hansen keeps it in. Trying to get it down for Alness on the side there, unable to do it. Now Zach's going to attack. He's got speed. Zach Hansen on the edge. Throws it in short side off the side of the net. Puck lays loose, and Dugan's going to cover just to regain some control here.
I got to imagine that Coach Hendrickson is growing a little frustrated with that 2-on-1 no pass.
Not the way he drew it up in practice. Alness now, quick shot.
Ooh.
Oh, look at that. Just peels it off his ear like nothing.
It was there the whole time.
Face off deep in the Fargo zone. Hasbargen in. Pink trying to help out and win it, but Fargo's able to chip it on and clear, and out they come. Good back pressure from Hasbargen creates the turnover, and they turn it right back for Alness, and nifty pickup there. Soccer style, like his cousin. Picked it up, skate to stick, but good defense from Fargo prevented anything further. Hansen chips it up into the netting for a whistle. Well, there's no shortage of any kind of activity in that Alness household.
No, they don't let the grass grow under their feet.
Soccer, lacrosse, baseball, hockey, football, you name it, they've done it, and they've done it well. An athletic family that enjoys the physical activity for certain. Little harmless puck rolling in there on Kostofovets. He'll cover it up again. Puck down, trying to clear with Strang. Shot well wide of the net there.
Missed it by a Schmitty.
Just a hit outside on that one. Spuds control, a nifty pass from Amundsen out to Haley Hall, and now with speed is Cam Laban trying to get the edge, trying to wiggle around. Good defense there, and then Cam just shucks him off to regain control of the puck. Still controlling Cam Laban. Comes up to Strang, slams it down for Dahl. Ryan Dahl behind the net going to work. Dolly controlling. Still working it, coming out. Trying to come out short side. Nice effort. Poked away at the last second there, but good attempt by Ryan Dahl. Now Strang turning it back in transition. Wiggles around one, but can't quite keep control of the puck, and Fargo's in transition. Now they're moving in for a shot. Just wide of Kostanovic. Lays in behind where Haley Hall's trying to win a puck. Fargo wraps it around. They're going to hold it in. Ryan Dahl now is going to rip it around near side. Fargo's going to get there, though, and keep it in. Slam it towards the net, picked off by Amundsen. His clearing attempt does get over the line now. Fargo controls. Flips it high in. They're going to go for a change. That's going to give Strength some time to come up the ice, but he'll go D to Amundsen. Now Amundsen looking for space, goes back out the other side. Nice little move up the middle, and Hudson Amundsen's got space. Weaving through the neutral zone. Oh, number 4's on the move. That reminded me of a number 4 from the Boston Bruins back in the day.
That was slippery.
Number 4, Hudson Orr coming up the ice. That close, he had it between his legs, and just about highlight reel action there. Watsky's going to control in the corner. He's got Peters behind the net. Now Peters surveying. This is a dangerous situation for Fargo when Peters controls like this. Little drop scissor action for Sorby, touches it for Gas, rolls it around for Watsky behind the net. Ridden off hard by Gas there in the corner, and now they're mucking it up, but Fargo's going to come away clean. They got numbers. If they can get going, they got numbers. Little pass in, 2-on-1 action, trying to get there, but what a great effort.
Oysted, great back check.
Oysted with the hustle is going to turn it into a 2-on-1. Now Peters in, and he shoots and scores!
You know, we just talked about that 2-on-1 no pass. Well, look what happens when you move the puck.
It's like we've got another coach up, the eye in the sky, Coach Hasbargen. Did you radio that down to somebody?
I did not.
We might be screaming loud enough for them to hear us. I can't tell with the headset on, but here, this all starts with a Caden Oysted back check to come back, create the turnover, turn it up for Watsky, and then Watsky with the presence to find Peters streaking there, and then Matt usually isn't going to miss that one, huh?
No, not usually. You get Peters the puck in the slot.
2-0 Spuds, 13:40 remaining in the second frame. Now Fargo on the attack. They try to center it. Oysted blocks that away. Flips up high into the corner and does catch the netting, so we'll have a whistle. So we got a little delayed line change. Hasbergen's going to come out. Peters is taking this draw down low. We got Gavin Gaskin here. Going to come away with Peters. He's got Gast on the right. Peters with speed has the edge. Matt Peters going to come in, and there's a goal like that. That's backhand, forehand, tucks it 5-hole. Matt Peters.
That was a hustle play there. Peters was all over that. Forehand, backhand, nothing but back of the net.
You know, the number of times I've heard coaches tell young players to take it wide and keep your feet moving. Let's put that on tape right there and watch it over and over again. The key to that play, Matt Peters with the speed, but he kept his feet moving on the edge, which didn't allow the defender to recover. And then the silky hands, backhand, forehand, tuck it 5-hole, and now Strang centers it for Alna's shot. Blocked out front. Here comes Zach Hansen across for Hasbargen. He rolls it in behind where Alness will get there first. Tries that soccer move again. Little opa-doop on the Fargo player. Didn't quite make it work.
Must be watching his sister. Lots of soccer.
Well, it's worth watching, that's for sure. That was tipped out of play by Strang on a cross or up ice pass attempt by Fargo, and he got a stick on it to break it up. Puck down again. Hasbargen in pursuit. They're going to clear it out where Hansen touches it over for Strang. Strang comes rink wide for Alness. He's going to touch it on for Hasbargen. Just didn't quite handle it. They had something cooking there. Fargo's going to try to clear, but right on the table. Pink, quick snapper, but good stick in recovery from the Fargo defender to tip it up out of play. 12:37 to go in the second, and a little mini outburst there by the Spuds and Matt Peters to get 2 quick ones and extend the lead to 3-0. I don't know if there was an assist on that goal. Can't remember back that far, and I didn't hear the official scoring announced. Nothing to do with the immaculate sound system here at the Cullen Hockey Center, but the fact that I have a headset on. Plays on the near side corner. The Fargo's going to get to it. Met there by Berniking, and here comes Larson. Quick shot. Oh, he had short side. Now it's out front to LeBon. Happy senior night, Cam LeBon.
There it was. Like I said, that number 8, Zach Berniking, he will outwork you all day long. Mucks and grinds, he chips the puck out to Cam LeBon.
But just looking at Bernie's frame, I do not want to go in the corner with that. You know, it just looks like it's going to be a miserable experience.
His feet move faster than his hands, but he'll get her done.
Gets it out front to LeBon, so Berniking's likely going to get an assist. I think Larson will too on that one. The seniors are taking over here in the second period. Now Oisted. He's going to pick it up. Good bit of puck poise there from Caden. Now he's coming up, weaving it, gets it near side for Larson on the attack again. All the way across for Berniking. Spinning, centers it again, nobody home. Amundson's going to be able to keep it in though. Goes across for Oisted, and Oisted's on the move. Caden Oisted slides it through traffic. Big save by Dugan, and now Fargo's going to clear, but not out. Yes, it does get out, and it's a 1-on-2, 1-on-3 forming. Buying time, waiting for help. Nice play by the Fargo player there, but now Larson's going to turn it back in for LeBon. Now LeBon's got space, but they're a little tired. He's going to elect to throw that in and try to get off the ice. Fargo comes up, good little pass, hits Hansen, so there won't be an icing. Zach's going to have some space now as Fargo goes for a change. He's got Peters near side, Gast in the middle. He goes to Matt. Matt's going to bring it across the line. Watsky joining. Matt's in attack mode now. He's got it on the half wall, trying to attack that seam. Little back pass in for Watsky. Puck is loose. Gast trying to get on the end of it. Clearing attempt finally does come out as Fargo crosses the line. They're going to try to control and make a play towards the net. Ridden off nicely, turning pass out front, almost connects, but Sorby's there to disrupt that, and here comes Jack Watsky. On the loose, gets broken up there. Fargo will turn it back. Nice play there to get it into space, and they snap one on. A big glove save there. Quick release, kind of had Carter moving, but he was able to snare that thing with throwing that glove back and catching it.
Yeah, that was a nice glove save by Carter. He saw it all the way in and did what he does.
10:32 to go in the second. And the Ryan Frisch Remax Legacy scoreboard. Spuds up 4-0 on Fargo. Puck comes near side for Hansen, gets it to Allness, who gets it to Hasbargen. Really nice zone exit. Ryland's in. He's splitting the D. Here comes Ryland. Ooh, rips it off the pipe. He had beaten Dugan on the glove side and caught iron.
Oh, my goodness. I'm going to hear about that one later, Rob.
No Grandma Hasbargen cookies for you.
Oh, boy.
Was that the other side? Am I mistaken?
Oh, that's those are Grandma Johnson cookies.
Grandma Johnson cookies.
Yep.
It's like meatloaf in a cookie.
Yeah, they
Man,
are.
Are they good?
I was 160 pounds when I got married, and man.
You're 155 now?
Yeah, yep. Those cookies, they're something.
Definitely not part of the weight loss program. Zach Hansen's back on the puck. His pass is disrupted there. Sorby's going to peel it in behind. Going to come near side now where Allness will get there and he'll float it back to the other side where Sorby's going to try to find Hasbargen in the middle. Ooh, heavy hit from Pink there. And they reverse it back near side where Hansen's going to come up for Allness. He has Hasbargen in the middle again, but goes cross rink for Pink. Just kind of misses everybody for an icing.
Yeah, there was no finesse on that pass. It was going to get there one way or the other.
You know, not a bad idea if you're going to throw that puck all the way across the ice. Soft plays through the middle of the ice can be dangerous.
Terrible idea. You're absolutely right.
Hard plays, the worst you get's an icing. So, puck down, flipped up high, trying to get a little offense off a D-zone face-off there. Strang tried to catch LeBon streaking. Oh, here's the best chance of the night, or maybe second best for Fargo. but Kostorix is there, and out comes Strang with some speed. Oh, Jake Strang, I like that hesitation move.
Jacob the
edge.
Strangler.
Oh, man, he was on the edge there. It was such a great little change of pace move by Strang. Just couldn't quite finish the play. Now Amundsen tries to go, picked off there by Fargo, trying to find Dahl on the near side, but now he'll try the other side. Hudson tries to shuffle it along, but he's going to get it again and reverse it for Strang, who leaves it to roll around for Dahl. Dolly's going to chip it on. We got a possible 2-on-1, but LeBon can't quite catch up to it. Now Haley Hall down for LeBon. Tries to get it back for Haley, but ends up getting out of the zone where Amundsen regroups with Strang. Strang back across, but picked off by Fargo. Trying to lay one in. He's found his man streaking, but the Dalai Lama on the back check eliminates that scoring.
No
attempt.
chance by the Lama.
And here comes Amundsen now. Number 4, Hudson Orr crossing the line. Good stick there by Fargo. Now Peters is going to circle. Captain Cool, Matt Peters finds Watsky. Good read by Fargo there to break that one up at the line before anything can materialize, but there it is again. Matt Peters on the edge. Breaks it up. Nice move. Oh, what a save by Dugan.
Peters had him going left to right, but Dugan slammed the door.
How about that? Strength against strength. Matt Peters with the silky hands and Dugan to match with the incredible save. Now gassed. Working some magic. Oisted tries to pull it through. Backdoor attempt by Peters over to Watsky, but broken up. Some battle in the corner again. Gavin Gast isn't giving an inch on anybody. Now Oisted, good read to keep this puck alive down low. Caden Oisted trying to make some magic happen. Gets it up to Peters. Peters with the move. Tries to chip it on for Hansen. Too much pressure from Fargo, and now they're loose. Numbers back though. Good speed from Hansen eliminates that opportunity. Play continues on where Fargo's going to try to slam it back in. Eventually able to do so. In behind where Kostorix comes out, tries to set it up, but skips away from him. Now Oisted's met on the forecheck, but he controls. Another hit there, Moorhead on Moorhead. Gast tried to ride Oisted off the puck, unintentionally of course. Now they're loose. Watsky's got Peters, slides it to him. Matt Peters tries to flip it on.
Oh!
Coming out now for Sorby. He snaps one through, but blocked away out front. Peters trying to control. Peters again.
Great effort.
Yeah, he's keeping that play alive with his skates, his feet, his stick. Trying to work it out front. Gets there. Here comes Matt Peters. Wow, great patience and poise, but once again, you got to beat Dugan 3 times right now.
Man, Peters wanted that one so bad. He worked that all the way, all 4 corners of the zone.
And he had the patience, outweighed Dugan, and Dugan was able to stick with it at the expense of himself. It looks like he's injured right now. And this would be a huge blow to Fargo. I don't know about their other goalie. Maybe the other guy's just as good, so I shouldn't say that. But the point being is Dugan's been outstanding.
Yeah, he's kept his game within reach for Fargo.
So we have here we go with 6:25 remaining as we anticipated. We have a goalie change here, so Corneliussen's going to go in the net for the second half of this game. And how about that? For Carter Kasnuferitz, he got a shutout on senior night for his half of the game. We'll see if Corneliussen can hold up his end.
Certainly a memory for Kastelfabets.
Here we go. Aiden Pink, quick shot. And you can tell Dugan isn't quite feeling the same. Like his movements aren't quite as crisp right now, so let's hope he's not seriously injured. But he's going to try to stay in there and make this happen. Alness tries to center for Sorby. Fargo controls, and they're going to try to clear, but right on the tape of Pink as he entered. Oh, nice back pass to Amundsen there. Now Hudson works the line. Snaps it through. Good save by Dugan. Good net front from Hasbargen. Great pressure from the Spuds here, and Fargo has all they can do to ice this one.
Corneliussen looking for that first shot to get a little feel for the puck.
You know, I wish I would have seen it. I'm sure there was a helmet exchange at some point.
I'd say it must have been. Unless Coach Sorby got that one taped together, I don't know.
Hasbargen in, wins it back to Amundsen. Amundsen fires it, almost tipped in by Hasbargen there. Now Sorby. keeps it alive, coming out front, puck still alive, almost got it through the wickets of Dugan. Now Allness trying to get rid of that wicked shot one more time. Amundsen controls. Great puck poise and presence from Hudson Amundsen, gets it down to Pink. Now Pink maneuvering in on the backhand, off the pipe. He had beaten Dugan clean. Another pipe for the Spuds.
Big backhand from Pinkalicious.
Sorby steps into one, tipped on twice out front. Dugan fights it off. Hasbargen keeps it alive now. Ryland's working hot. Forehand, backhand, tries to slip it in on the shallow angle. No dice. Pink keeps it alive. Sorby hammers one off the blocker. Now Allness, nice little move by Allness. Quick stick. Tries to center it for Hasbargen.
Yeah, he threw him the knuckleball, but that didn't he saw it coming.
Now Hasbargen tries to control low. Rides his man off the play to keep it alive. Good bit of physical play there, and he's going to come away with it. Got Amundsen going to the net. Tries to find him. Turn around, Hudson Amundsen! Happy senior night, Hudson!
Wow, what great concentration by Hudson Amundsen. That puck came up from his blade to his skate, back to his blade, back to his skate, to the back of the net. That was incredible.
It's a senior second period as another one scores. The fifth goal of the Spuds with 4:30 remaining here in the second period. Amundsen's going to get an assist from Hasbargen for sure, and I don't know if there was help along the wall there that chipped that one down low on the secondary, but Hasbargen for sure on the primary. Now Larson goes to work, but it's chipped on where Hansen's going to clean it up. Here comes Zach. Nice play back short side for Larson. And then Hansen there again as Fargo tried to jam it in. Now Zach's got space and speed. Comes in, trying to get the edge. Looking. Rides himself into the wall on one of the heavier checks of the night. We call that a selfie, Brady. Play continues. Berniking going to work. And Fargo's able to stick that one away. Good strong stick play from Fargo.
Yeah, you can tell the ice is getting a little fuzzy.
Man, and you get to this age and it's tough to play 2 periods on, especially 17-minute periods.
Yeah, it's starting to look like my driveway out there.
Well, isn't that the truth? I mean,
no energy for the yard maintenance this time of year.
Well, we can only hope that the wind stops blowing. This is a part of the country where it snows when it doesn't snow.
Yep.
Larson on the left side, LeBon in. Berniking on the right. Fargo's going to win this one and come out. They don't get too far, though, as LeBon rides him off, and Berniking's trying to pick that puck out of the skates. It hits one of those Hasbargen snowdrifts over by the player box, and now Fargo's loose. They get it up to Larson. Good back pressure from Fargo, though, disrupts that play. And now here comes Oysted. Caden Oysted just loses the handle. Fargo's going to counterattack. But then Larson's going to jam that one up. Try to go rink wide. Berniking gets in the way, but Fargo does. Now they got numbers. Fargo enters his zone. Little pass wide. Quick shot on Cornelius.
There it is. Corn Dog gets his first puck of the night.
And it wasn't an easy save, but he's up to the task out high in his crease. Nice job by Jordan there. Now Oysted trying to work some magic out into a shooting area, but man, he's harassed and taken down. Good hard play. Now they come away 2-on-1. Can't handle it through that snowdrift again. It is becoming part of the game at this point. Nice pass up front, but Amundsen there, and he's going to turn it back, and he's loose again. We got numbers. Amundsen's got Watzke and gas. Across to Watzke, backhand, rebound. Oh, no, unfortunate.
Oh, you know, as a defenseman, that's kind of your worst nightmare. You lose track of the puck, and next thing you know, sometimes it happens. But like we tell the young kids, you got to shake that one off and worry about the next one.
Well, we'd have to go back to the film on that, but Dugan makes the save. The puck lays loose. The defender tries to clear it out of the crease. Dugan scrambles back trying to clear it. And between the two of them, they end up knocking it into their own net. Unfortunate. I got to believe Watzke's going to get credit for that as the last Spud to touch it on the original shot there.
I think you're right, yep.
And his second of the night, and Amundsen's going to pick up the primary assist. Probably the only one because I think he turned back a turnover quick up the ice. And so primary assist, Hudson Amundsen. Another goal for Watzke, I believe. They'll get the official on that. And play continues now with 2:12 remaining. Fargo is able to clear the zone. Now it's going to be turned back right away by Waske. Nice little quick stick, gets it to Peters. Boy, Jack Waske's impressive in tight space. Now Peters circling up high. He's maneuvering. He's dangerous. This is not a good fake. I love that. He left the puck back there and came with a wraparound fake. Looked kind of like Brett Favre on play action fake there. Is Favre even relevant to it? Does anyone know who Favre is? Peters. Hey, Russell Wilson maybe?
Well, right.
By Peters. I made a Jim Marshall reference the other night, and I thought there's like 7 people on earth that know who Jim Marshall is.
Harken to the days of when, if you remember the short stint that Dennis Miller had on Monday Night Football. Oof. Some people are just sometimes, like you, Rob, sometimes people are just too smart for their own good, you know?
Well, I've never been put in that category before. Gavin Gass is going to turn it back. Spuds have numbers again. Gass rips one. Blocker. Dugan. Puck lays loose. Waske for the hat trick, but he can't get on the end of it.
It's solid play by the Fargo defenseman there to clear the slot.
Now Sorby tangles up with his guy. Quick shot by Fargo. Tipped on. Oh, man. Talk about misfortune. Tit for tat, I guess.
Yeah.
One in this end, one in that end.
Yep. Sometimes it happens.
You know, and when you're a senior and it's senior night and you're Hudson Amundsen, you want to score any which way you can, apparently.
Jordan Cornelius said he may not appreciate that as much, but hey.
No, and I'm sure they'll all get a good laugh about that one eventually here after the game. And so puck got thrown towards the net, and Amundsen deflected it, and it ended up going 5-0 on Corneliusen, and Fargo's on the board. 50 seconds remaining here in the period. Pink's going to cross the line. Good back pressure from Fargo. Breaks it up, and now they're on the attack. Strang blows that play up at about the red line and turned it back again by Hasbargen now. Hasbargen, good bit of patience and body control there, but nothing develops as Fargo slams it back down the ice. That should be waved off. It is. Hansen will get there. Throws it up. Now Fargo's got a chance if they can turn it to the net quick, but Hansen is able to recover and break that up. Zach again now doing battle down low, but good job by Fargo to tie him up, but Hansen comes away with it.
Oh.
And it comes off the wall. It could kick loose for Jeff Allness on a break. Jeffrey Allness tries to maneuver in, but can't get around the Fargo defender. We got 5 seconds remaining. A quick turn to the net, but that's deflected up high, and that'll do it for the end of the second period. An eventful one for the Spuds, netting 5 more to take a 6-0 lead at one point. Fargo gets one late.
It was a good period, lots of action. If we can get the snowplow out here and get rid of these pillow drifts, and we'll be back in a little bit.
Junior Gold Senior Night here at the Cohen Hockey Center on the Ryan Frisch Remax Legacy scoreboard. Spud 6, Fargo Freeze 1.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes, offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes, offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Well, Brady, both teams are back on the ice here for third period action. It was an eventful second period, to say the least.
Yeah, it's pretty good hockey. It's got a pretty good pace. A lot of goals scored. Fun to watch.
I don't know if I misspoke. I can't quite recall the end of one. Was it 1-0 at the end of one? I think Watsky got the only goal in the first down here.
Yep.
Then Peters went to work early in the second, getting a great top glove shot on the feed from Watsky. And then he had that good forehand, backhand forehand tuck 5-hole shot that he scored on. And then Laban got the next one, I believe.
Yep.
And then Amundsen got the next two.
I almost got the next two, yep.
Well, no, not quite. Almost scored. Then I think Watsky got the one that bounced in off of them, and then Amo kicked one in on our net down here.
That's right.
It was a lot to keep track of. That's for sure. And we're getting no help, absolutely no support from the scorer's table on scoring. I
Yeah.
was expecting some cue cards and numbers and shots on goal for something. Nothing.
Well, you kind of got the peanut gallery right. Oh, Jeff Dahl is now taking control of the penalty box. Fresh sheet of ice.
And frankly, that's a scary thought when Jeff Dahl's taking control. Gaston, the gas line of Peters and Watsky, Strang, and Amundsen on defense to start the third here. Play comes into Fargo's end. Strang gloves it down nicely. Well, it looked like he got a stick back on that, but apparently not, as they're going to call a hand pass.
Marcus. I can't hear it.
Fargo clears it out. Strang's trying to throw it back in, but get a ping pong until Peters gets control of it. He's going to roll it in behind, and Watsky's going to be the first to it. Centers it out front, gets by everybody. That's not going to be an icing, as that came off the stick of Jack all the way down. Amundsen trying to set up. Near side for Watsky, chips it on, and now Gas trying to spring it loose here for a 2-on-1.
Bumbling, stumbling.
Yeah, it was a trying some type of agility. Now he does get control of it. Watsky has it, going for the hat trick. Dugan didn't know where that was, and it hit him. Oh, Watsky is ridden viciously into the wall. Thankfully pops right up. No call on the play. Now Amundsen controls in behind Corneliuson. That's a lot for me to say. I might shorten that to Jordan. Now Amundsen on the fly. Wheels around, trying to tuck it home. Dugan's there though, beats into the post, and now Fargo comes away with it. I heard you call him Corn Dog, but I don't know that I'm quite on that type of a relationship with Jordan yet to go Corn Dog.
His nameplate on his locker in the new locker room is actually the Corn Man. Self-proclaimed.
There's that. I'm going to stick with Jordan. Hasbargen in, gets it over for Pink to Hansen, who's going to roll it in behind, where Alness is going to be the first to it. Now Jeffrey controlling near side, goes back on the cycle to Hasbargen. Like the idea, Ryland tried to touch that back on. Now a shot in on Dugan. Covers up before Hasbargen can get to it. And a face-off will come to Dugan's left again, where Ryland will step in. Pink on his right, Alness on the left. Hansen and Oysted on the blue line, gets to Hansen, fires it through, fans on it, but it goes right to Ryland, back door for Alness. Good bit of desperation defending by Fargo there to disrupt that play, but now Oysted's on it, trying to work his way in. Caden Oysted right to the front of the net, but Dugan still hot on it. Oh, but a pass out front tip by Pink, I think.
Yeah, I think they'll definitely credit that one to Pink. I'm not entirely sure that didn't go off a Fargo defender.
Well, Dugan's just sitting there like, what do I need to do here? I've got my own players knocking them in. I got wild passes from the sidewall going in. And really, it's just a relentless
the bottom line
pressure
is
for Moorhead.
Pucks on net and things happen.
Traffic to the net, pucks to the net. It's a timeless combination that generally ends up working. And once again for the Spuds, it's in the net. And we're going to give that to Pink with a sidewall feed in from, did that come from Hasbargen?
I believe it did.
Hasbargen on the primary, could be a secondary, maybe from Hansen getting it down, I don't recall. But now LeBon's on the attack down in the corner. Ryan Dahl's going to get it. Ryan Dahl working his magic down there, ridden off the play. Hansen trying to keep it alive, is able to do it, and Dolly's going to be the first one on it. Nice little escape move by Ryan Dahl, gets it up for Oysted, who had left his post, and now Dahl tries to get it low again, but Fargo's going to come away with it and has a little speed, but Zach Hansen says enough of that and just throws a shoulder right into his shoulder and knocks into the ice, and that's going to spring Ryan Dahl now on the counter attack.
That was a nice play by Hansen to dislodge the offender from the puck.
Haley
there it
Hall.
wasn't. Oh.
Here we go. Hudson Amundsen rips it through traffic, but I tell you what, Dugan fights his way through everybody to get 5 feet out in front of the paint again. Now Strang holds up as Dahl clears. Strang on the edge, looking out front for Hall again, just misses everybody, no icing. How about that? Haley Hall with the gaping net. Just couldn't get there in time. Here comes Amundsen. Oh, God, the smooth skating. Hudson Amundsen, the poise and puck control. It's a thing of beauty to watch. Tipped on now. Fargo intercepts. They're going to turn it back. They go rink wide. Nice pass there. Fargo controls, but Amundsen closes him out, and here comes Gavin Gastineau. Peters trying to keep it alive. Now Strang's going to turn it back for Moorhead, and he's met there by Fargo, but able to get it onto Gast, who throws it rink wide for Peters. Now Peters circling, going to drop it back for Watsky onto Amundsen, and now Amundsen's on the attack again. He's taken down, and they are going to call that one.
Yeah, I believe we're going to get our first penalty of the game.
Well, here we go. We're going to see the Herbert and Gerbert's power play coming up for Moorhead. 13:01 remaining. Here in the third period of senior night, Spuds holding a 7-1 lead right now on the Ryan Fish Remax Legacy scoreboard. Power play unit, we're going to have Watsky, Gast, and Jeff Alness. Peters on the point with Amundsen. Peters tries to get it across for Alness for a one-time look, but he controls, comes back to Amundsen, back to Peters, back past to Alness, who's going to step into it, but decides to hold up and bring it back for Peters. Now Peters controlling up top.
If history repeats itself, you'll see Alness probably set himself up there in Ovechkin's kitchen.
And you can see it developing, and Peters with that great puck presence up top. He's going to come down Broadway. Matt Peters is going to snap it, right over the glove of Dugan, and that's a good-looking goal.
Yeah,
go ahead, Brady.
All water bottle there. Yeah, that was a nice play coming out of the corner to find Matt Peters coming down the slot.
And really, really good puck movement and movement in general on that power play. And you could see what you're describing. Ovechkin opening up with Jeffrey Alness on that backside. And Peters maneuvering up top with that great puck presence, opening up seams and takes advantage and scores. That's the hat trick for Matt Peters on senior night. Congratulations, Matt. Now Hasbargen over for Alness, and he's got speed on the edge. Jeffrey Alness coming in, cuts in on the angle, decides to peel it back, spins it out front. Oisted steps in to keep it alive. And I tell you one thing that's evident here as you watch this junior goal team, there's a reason they're undefeated this year, is the skill level. There it is. Hasbargen's going to rip it. And he might see that one in his sleep tonight. Wide open net, rips it. I don't know if Dugan got a piece of it or if he just missed it clean out of play. We'll see where this faceoff comes.
It's coming out of the zone.
No, that's clean. The rest of Germany
shut that
clean up into the netting. But the skill level here across through the forward lines and the defense, like the puck boys, the puck ability, the presence, the hockey IQ, it's all there. And this is going to be a very formidable team in the Minnesota JG 18 playoffs coming up as they look to start to make their run in a week down at Regents. That's in Bemidji, I believe. Is that correct?
Yep. It was hard to find a room. Actually, I think there's a basketball tournament. There's something else in town, so we actually pulled out the old Airbnb. Is how we're gonna do that. Should be fun.
Airbnb, not a bad thought. Play continues down in the end. Alness is gonna twirl around on the edge. He's harassed pretty heavily there, but he spins away, keeps it alive. Now Hasbargen out of the corner, tries to touch it in, but that's broken up. Oisted keeps it alive. Fargo's able to clear. Oisted again. Gonna bang it in down behind Dugan, where Fargo's gonna get to it. Alness in pursuit, trying to ride his man off the play, and he is able to loosen up the puck. Gets it up top to Oisted, rips it, and look at Dugan.
The circus is in town. That was a phenomenal save.
Dominic Hasek style on that.
Ole.
Out high on the crease, flopping, flailing gloves out, catching pucks, landing on his backside. He's inspired by the West Fargo Cheyenne win tonight in the North Dakota State quarterfinals. But maybe he's not from Cheyenne. It could be just a pair of really cool pads he found.
I guess, we are drawing assumptions.
Either way, he's playing outstanding tonight. LeBon now is loose, 2-on-1 forming with Larson. LeBon coming in, slides it backside for Larson. Now taking Coach Hasbargen's advice on the passy pass. Now Larson in, tries to pass it to LeBon, comes all the way through for Hansen. Zach controls, fires it in. Rebound lays loose. Larson trying to get on the backhand, Berneking. Now Berneking controls, battling hard. Puck pops loose to LeBon, backhand by Larson. Great action there from this line. Puck does come away to the neutral zone where Fargo controls, and a little slippery oopy-doop there by the Fargo player. Wasn't able to convert, but a nice little play by him. Now Berneking, LeBon keeps it alive. Cam controls, looking for someone, controlling in behind, circling, looking, turns and fires. Comes all the way through, where Strang will keep it alive. Fires it back to LeBon coming down the middle, and Cam gets to that one. Now Cam circling again. Fires it, through traffic, tipped on. Kept alive, centered again. LeBon out there trying to keep it alive, but Fargo converges and is able to ice this one. Should get down across the line, and does. 8:25 to go. We are now in run time with the 7-goal differential. The clock will continue to tick down here on senior night. Squad's holding an 8-1 lead on the Ryan First Remax Legacy scoreboard. Peters with that 8th tally was on an Herbert and Gerbert's power play. Beautiful looking power play by the junior gold. 1 for 1 on the night. Now Peters again looking for more, circling. He's got Amundsen working the line. Good job at defending by Fargo, and now they're loose. And we've got a penalty coming up, and I think there's a bit of confusion. I'm not sure what the call might be. Interference maybe coming up on Amundsen.
Yeah, we'll see what we get here. That was a little different.
Well, I think what happened here is Amundsen cut the guy off. A stick went flying. Everyone got confused, and he got his arm up, and now he's like, I have to figure out. I got to call something.
Yeah, we're going to get a trip here because he stepped on his stick, or they think that Hudson stepped in the way.
Did he end up going down?
I missed the call.
It feels like a tripping call where nobody actually tripped. I'm not sure. We're not on the ice. I don't pretend to understand really much of what goes on in some of those situations.
No, that's they can have that job.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely thankless some days. A huge part of the game.
For sure it is. So we'll get to see Fargo's power play now. And that does complete what I'm going to call a Gordie Howe hat trick for Hudson Amundsen, which it's kind of a new version of that. It's a goal in your own net, and a penalty in the same game. Fargo up the ice on their power play now, trying to gain control into the zone, but just great pressure from the Spuds on the kill. And Dalai Lama on the back check picks it up, and he's able to send it down, and he'll pressure Ryan Dahl on it. Forces a play up the wall. They go rink wide, and now they got some space, and Fargo's going to come on the attack. They chip it in down low. They don't have numbers, so they're going to have to try to tie that up and wait for help, and they're able to do it as the Fargo players come off the bench.
Yeah, Fargo's definitely looking like they're a little out of gas. I don't know. They don't have quite the jump, especially on a power play.
Yeah, and right there, number one rule on the power play is you want to outnumber the other team on the puck until you're able to get control and get set up. And it did look like Fargo just didn't have the gas to get that third player there, but play continues nonetheless. LeBon in the corner. And right now, Moorhead just really outworking Fargo on their own power play. The penalty killer's doing a great job with Berneking and LeBon. Oisted and Strang. The first unit had Dahl out there doing it. And now they come away with it in the neutral zone. Fargo's trying to regroup, and they're going to chip it up high out of play. And I can't help but think that might have been a shot at Jeff Dahl.
I think it was.
Send a message. Penalty's going to expire, but the player cannot come out of the box until they drop the puck. They'll return to the ice now. Amundsen and Spuds go to 5-on-5, and that'll be an icing. As Hansen didn't quite realize that Spuds had returned to full strength, and again, that's a Jeff Dahl issue, not announcing that in a timely fashion.
I think Jeff Dahl has his hands full. It seems like the little brothers have taken over the press box, and they're really trying to squeeze the microphone out of his hand.
Yeah, well, it doesn't look like a comfortable situation over there. Hasbargen is in, gets some help there from Alness to win that face-off, and Fargo's going to step in. Now shot on Corneliuson. Nice job by Jordan up on top of his crease to fight that one off as it bounced through traffic. Technically still holding on to a shutout as Fargo actually hasn't scored off of their own stick.
It's senior night. I think we can give him that one.
Well, it's a senior night kind of thing. And a good shot there from Fargo, goes just wide. Now Alness. Play continues high on the wall. Good stick from Alness again. Now Hasbargen's going to come away with it. Tries to get a little past Alness on the exit, but good stick from Fargo to disrupt it. Now Hansen. Good solid play from Zach Hansen on the blue line all night. And I got to guess that's what you've seen all year out of him.
Yeah, he's definitely brings a lot of experience and a lot of speed. Good recovery.
You know, much like a lot of these kids, just a high character, hard-working kid, someone that's going to be very trustworthy and reliable. And when you got a bunch of those on your team, good things happen. And that's certainly the case here for the junior gold team.
Yeah, he's definitely a leader in the locker room, and hence why he probably has the C.
So Fargo tries to come out of their zone, controlling the puck. Goes rink wide, D to D. Nice touch pass up the wall, and they're going to have some space. Comes back across, and he's in, trying to get a shot on net. Quick shot high over Jordan. Goes far side, comes back around. Now Fargo tries to chip it out front again. Now Hansen's there, tied up and behind. Good bit of work there. Now they try to center it. Corneliuson with a good stick to break that play up. Good fake from Amundsen to regain control, and now Hudson's going to spin back and go far side on the wall, but Alness can't handle it. Soccer style again for Jeffrey. Now in the backhand, ooh, good save. Sliding across, a shot against the grain. Corneliuson kicks the big paddle out pinball style to get that one.
Jeff Alness off to the races. Oh, Pinkalicious.
Big hit. Tattooed him. And then Pink's going to flip that one, the high flip up off of the Dennis Bushy heater system.
That's okay. They don't run very often.
Doesn't seem like they've worked, really since '97 when the place went up.
I think the Bushy rink is definitely a coming of age for these youth kids when they come into to the CHC. Because my toes have been numb since about 5 minutes into the first period.
Yeah, and it's really, when you want to play physical hockey, it's a great way to play when you can't feel most of your body. So Pink flips it up off the ornamental heaters. And there'll be a face-off deep in the zone to Corneliuson's right. Gassed on the draw. Good play by Fargo to try to attack right off the face-off. But it goes all the way far side where Peters tries to exit. But good back pressure from Fargo is going to turn that puck over. Trying to get it in deep, but defended by Strang. Now gassed out to Strang. And then Haley Hall keeping it alive for Moorhead, trying to keep, Peters with a nice play to try to just advance that puck. But met there by the Fargo defense, and they turn it back quick. Just missed on a headman attempt, and it goes the length of the ice. Icing's waved off, and now they control. Sorby's going to go rink wide. Good read there by Fargo as they intercept that pass. Trying to center it out front, but broken up there. Now the Spuds come away with it. It's Peters, and he's got gas with him 2-on-1, but he's got a full head of steam, and Peters is going to take this one, and he tries to go over the glove up into the netting. I don't know if Dugan got a piece of it, but either way, he forced Peters to shoot that one high. Great mobility again from Dugan, and if you can stay with Matt Peters with that speed as he crosses you, you can do something. You can see him shaking off some kind of a strain.
Yeah, he's been ailing from something since about midway through the second.
50 seconds remain here on senior night. LeBon, Dahl, and Oysted up front. We got Hansen and Amundsen in the back, and I can't help but think they're trying to get Oysted on the board here on senior night, putting him up front here. Maybe that's a common thing, but here comes Amundsen with a speed again. Forehand, backhand, 5-hole attempt. Dugan's there. 27 seconds remaining, and no harm intended by Ryan Dahl there with a poke at the end. I'm sure he understands the clock's running, and he just wants to keep the puck alive, because that will essentially probably do it for the game here. They may drop the puck with about 10 seconds left here and try to get one more attempt on net, but Fargo wins it. They're going to chip it up and out of the zone, and that's going to do it here on senior night. What a performance from start to finish. Congratulations to Moorhead and all of the seniors here as they come away on the Ryan Frisch Remax Legacy scoreboard on senior night with an 8-1 win over Fargo. Brady, what a game. Great game.
Always fun to beat Fargo, Rob. I appreciate the opportunity.
There you have it from the Cullen Hockey Center. Thanks to Marcus Stavinger and the crew in production.